Yes, sirski. You know who it is. It's your boy Twan, the Don, and I'm back with another Jagweezy's Viddy Yeezys for the ladies and the geezies. Okay, now, today, what we gonna do? We gonna talk about, can the Jaguars get to 11-6 this year? Sip the tea on that note. Really, it's coffee because I just woke up. So I'm gonna give y'all a little breakdown on what I'm talking about today. The breakdown is simple as this. Can the Jaguars get to 11-6 this year? Yes or no? One momento. Okay, so the question today is, can the Jaguars make it to 11-6? Now, that's a sticky, tricky question. You feel me? Because if you ask some of us, they're expecting us to go 7 and whatever. Some of us expecting us to go 8 and 9. Some of us expecting us to win 5 games. Some of us expecting us to win 6 games. Some of us, I am one of those people who look at the facts, okay? And the facts go like this, you guys. We have a Super Bowl winning coach now. We have a quarterback whisperer as a coach now. We have a former NFL player as our coach now. We have the last 2 first picks overall in the draft. Now, if you take those things separately, you got the last 2 first picks in the draft. Whip-de-doo, what you gonna do with it? Or if you take it separately, you have a quarterback coach, a Super Bowl winning coach, a quarterback whispering coach, whip-de-doo. But when you put them together, it means a lot, okay? And you got to look at the free agent acquisitions. Zay Jones, Christian Kirk, Evan Ingram, Scherf, on defense, Foyesay the Luakin, Falaranzu Fatukasi. We got those players. We filled spots. And then in the draft, we finished filling them spots, defensively at least. Offensively, I felt like that they felt like we had filled the spots we needed to fill already, okay? Un momento. So, that's the reason why we didn't acquire but one offensive weapon in the draft, which was a running back who's going to be 3rd on the depth chart at the end of the day. Now, can we get to 11-6? Me, this is the reasons. I'm going to give you some reasons why we can get to 11-6, okay? For one, Cam Robinson got his contract, so one of 2 things is going to happen. He's going to play his tail off or he's not, period. End of story. He's going to play his tail off or he's not, because that's what players do. They get money and they play harder, or they just don't play at all. It just is what it is. We'll find out. I think he's going to play his tail off. Second thing, our running backs were banged up all last year. Now, we should have 2 healthy elite running backs, just put it like that. If James Robinson is what he was, he's an elite running back. If Travis Etienne is what we expect him to be, he will be an elite running back. We should have 2 elite running backs on our team, okay? And if anybody is in there and they're like, why, he's not elite, he's not going to be elite. First of all, James Robinson was the top, 6 or something like that in rushing his rookie year. And you don't draft somebody in the first round for them not to be elite. So Travis Etienne is expected to be elite. James Robinson proved that he's an elite player at running back, okay? Third reason why I think we can make 11-6, okay? There's another reason. There's a reason I'm going to give you guys, and it's going to be my major reason why I believe we can make 11-6, okay? Why it's not out of our range to make 11-6, okay? So, we only have 1 hole on defense. I feel like that's safety. Andre Cisco is going to end up starting because Rashawn Jenkins is still recovering. He's questionable right now. So, Cisco's going to end up starting. Sorry. Pollen. It's pollen all around here. Gets me. And whatnot, you know? But I believe we trade Juwan Taylor for I thought we were going to trade for a wide receiver, but they're high. They are they are huge on Kevin Austin Jr., okay? If you guys don't know who that is, you guys can peep UCF Jaguar. He just dropped a video on Kevin Austin Jr. alone, solely on him. Also, I talked about him a little bit in the undrafted free agents video that I did a while ago. So, let's get at it. Now, I just think that we'll trade Juwan for a safety. It could be a free safety or a strong safety. We'll make them. I mean, technically, you should be able to play both if you play one of them. But I'm just saying, they are different positions. Yes, sir, Ski. Did we do the moment of silence for the people that's down bad? If we haven't, let's do it right now. Alrighty. Now, look. That is a huge reason. Our defense has one hole. The only hole that they have on defense now is the safety position. Okay? So if you guys think we can't win 11 games with the defense that should not be letting people score nearly as much as last year or the years prior, okay? You're out of your mind. Okay? Another reason is this. Somebody kept throwing this to me and telling me this. I'm not huge on this because even though I do think he'll have a breakout year, this isn't, I guess it is if I'm thinking about it. It is a reason that we'll have a good good year, but it's not really one of the main reasons I feel like why we'll be 11-6. But it is, I guess, all of them become a main reason. We have a Pro Bowl tight end. I know people are going to be like, Evan Ingram made the Pro Bowl, and I don't think he should have made the Pro Bowl that year. That's just my opinion. Mind you, I'm a football watcher. He did not deserve to make the Pro Bowl that year, but he did. So we have a Pro Bowl tight end. And if anybody wants to argue me on that. But a lot of people don't think he deserved it. He did, so he did. But we have a Pro Bowl tight end. And I'm big on Evan Ingram. My buddy's a New York Giants fan. My mom's a New York Giants fan. My brother's a New York Giants fan. I'm a Jaguar. I was born in Florida. All my family's born in New York. So I'm either hearing Jets, which are scrubs. Or I'm hearing, sorry Jets guys. Or I'm hearing the Giants, which are even more scrubs. And I think that we're better than both of them now. Big time. But I actually like Evan Ingram. I felt like he was going to come in from Ole Miss and do his thug thizzle in the NFL. He didn't do like I thought he did, so we giving him a one-year prove-it deal, and I think he's going to prove to us and actually stay with us for quite a while. But he's not the main reason, but he is a reason why we'll get to 11-6, why we can make 11-6, okay? Now, that was my huge thing. Like, our defense is solid now. Like, what are people going to really do against our defense? Also, think about this. Last year, Trevor Lawrence threw to Marvin Jones, Laviska Shenault, Treadwell, Agnew. I know I'm missing somebody. But yeah, so look. Dan Arnold, okay? Now he's throwing to Christian Kirk, Marvin Jones, Zay Jones, Laviska Shenault, Treadwell, Marvin Jones, Kevin Austin, Laquan Willingham if he makes the team. So he has more options. Evan Ingram, also Dan Arnold still, Travis Etienne. He has more targets now, okay? Now, this is a huge reason also why I think it's not out of our range to be 11-6. Oh yeah, that wasn't my huge thing. The defense thing, that was a huge thing, but that wasn't the main, like, one of the things. I'm like, but this is one of them. Or two. This is the last two things I'm gonna give y'all, because I'm over here. I'm getting ready for my daughter's birthday party. She turned 7. You know, they throwing it in like a city over from here, so it's gonna be legit though. Pokemon themed. You know what I'm talking about. So look, Trevor Lawrence is gonna be more confident this year. Okay? Trevor Lawrence is going to be more confident this year. Okay? Two things here, you guys. We play Carson Wentz and the Commanders week 1. That's going to be a W. Okay? Carson Wentz thinks that we're easy. He thinks that. And he's thinking he's going to come in here and he's going to get punched right in the mouth and realize real quick. You know? So, the thing is this. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are the Cincinnati Bengals of 2022-2023 season. Okay? Of the 2022 season, you guys. The Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be the Bengals of the 2022 season. Watch. Okay? If the Bengals could do it, we could do it. And the Bengals had the same, if not worse, things than we did. Think about it. Last year, the Bengals had an okay defense. I think our defense is better than their defense was last year. Right now. Okay? They had no line. They had two superstar weapons on offense, and then the star weapon. They had Chase, Higgins, and Boyd. However you want to put it, 2 of them are superstars, 1 of them is a star. I don't care how you put it. 2 of them is a superstar, 1 of them is a star. Boyd is a beast, okay? So if you don't know, you know. Boyd is an animal. He can ball. He's a great wide receiver. What can stop us from being the Bengals of this year? What can stop us from being the Bengals this year? I don't think nothing can stop us from doing it. We just have to focus and we have to play like we know how to play. Okay? The Bengals had a quarterback. We have the quarterback. The Bengals had a running back. We have a running back. The Bengals had 3 wide receivers. That's the only thing we're missing in my eyes. We have 1 in Christian Kirk. I'm high on Christian Kirk, you guys. I'm real big on Christian Kirk. Okay? The Bengals didn't have an offensive line. I feel like our offensive line is 10 times better than their line was last year. As long as we're starting Walker Little over Jawan Taylor. Okay? My question, man, 11-6. Do you guys think it's possible? The Bengals of this year, do you think it's possible? You know? And we'll be back next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, you know what I'm doing. I'm not going to ask y'all to like the video. I'm not asking y'all to subscribe to my channel. But what I'm asking y'all to do is comment in the video. Let me know if you rocking with how I'm doing these videos. If you rocking with how I'm giving y'all the Jaguar content. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you want me to do a video on. I don't care how minute it is. If I rock with that concept, I'm going to do it. If it's on the Jaguars. And you know I leave y'all out the same way. With that, oh yay, oh yay, oh yay.